Hey everyone, welcome back. We're still on cat coat color, and we're going to dive deeper into calicos and tortoiseshells because I really want to talk about how these patches occur. Why is it that they have patches? I don't know. No, I do know, and I'm going to share it with you. So, if you have not seen the previous video, please go back and check that one out first. Black and orange color in cats is determined on the X chromosome. The X chromosome is present as the sex chromosome, and females have 2 and males have 1. And so that comes into play as well in determining the sex of the cat and the color of the cat. So last time we talked about the 2 X chromosomes and how most calicos and tortoiseshells are female because they have 2 X's. They can have the orange color or the black color on their X chromosomes, where males only have 1. So they're usually going to be only orange or only black. And go back again, take a look. In tortoiseshells and calicos, females have the X that carries an O for orange and an X that carries the B for black. So, me being a scientist as I am, I always have to ask, why? What's going on? What's the reason for this? So one of the things that I thought about was, okay, if you have these 2 X chromosomes and one has the orange and one has the black, why don't we just see like little speckles? An orange cell, a black cell, orange cell, black cell. Or, actually more likely, why wouldn't we see a mix? Right? Because when you mix colors, let's say you take primary colors, I'm going to take red, I'm going to take blue, and we put them together, we get purple, right? We don't get speckles, we don't get spots, we don't get patches, everything's purple. So why are these cats not just all one color that's maybe a muddy mix of orange and black? I guess maybe some sort of brownish color? Let's take a look. Let's dive in. So here's my speckly cat, and here's the cat with a mix, and we don't see these cats. We don't see these cats. So really, again, why? Why do we not see them? Well, check this out. Turns out it only takes 1 X chromosome to make a full cat or a full human. We work the same way. We have X chromosomes and Y chromosomes that make up male and female. So there's something called X inactivation. Because we only really need 1 X to be processing genes, one of the X's shuts down. And this happens very, very early on in development. I'm talking like a couple hundred cells in. And that's very early on, like undetectable. This is like you don't even know the baby's in there. You don't even know you're pregnant yet because it's so small. So one of the X's shuts down. So in the case of the cats, it's going to determine their patches of color. Which one shuts down? Completely random. One cell, the X will shut down that has the O. Another cell next to it, the X will shut down that has the B. So now we have a cell that makes orange. We have a cell that makes black. So here's the case where the orange is getting shut down. The black is still surviving. All of the descendants, everything that comes from that cell, will have the same one shut off. So now only black pigment can be produced in those cells. And then the other case is the O stays activated, and so all of the descendants from that cell will be orange, right? And because this happens early in development, we then end up getting patches. So now we can see what these patches look like. This is at the kitten stage, but it starts at the embryo. And I put both the tortoiseshell up on the top and the embryo of the calico on the bottom because, refer back to the other one, we've got the piebald gene coming into play, KIT, and that will make the white patches. But once these cells have shut down their X, it's a permanent thing. So as they go through the fetal stage and into kittenhood and adulthood, they end up keeping the same patterns. They just get bigger. So that's how we get these patterns in cats. It's amazing. It's crazy. So this is how we get our beautiful calico and tortoiseshell cats that we love very much. Again, I want to just recapitulate. Here's my baby. That all of the diagrams, crudely done, were done by me, and all of the pictures were taken by me. So there's no copyright problems here. Okay, stay tuned. We're going to get into other types of cat colors and patterns and all kinds of cool things about cats. See you next time. Bye-bye.